working as a lecturer at Government College of Technology, Multan. Recently, I am participating in an online training of artificial intelligence, and today I have a task to discuss with the chat GPT regarding how to build a strong personal brand online. So let's start with the chat GPT for the discussion. As I mentioned, hi chat GPT, how are you?
Hey, Mohammed Bilal. I'm doing great. Thank you. How about you? How's everything going on your end?
I am fine, and today I want to discuss with you on a very important subject topic, how to build a strong personal brand online.
That sounds like a fantastic topic. There are so many angles we can explore from defining your niche to leveraging social media and creating consistent content. Where would you like to start? Or do you have any specific questions in mind?
Yes, my first question is that what does a personal brand mean in the online world?
And in the online world, a personal brand is basically how you present yourself and how others perceive you online. It includes your unique skills, values, personality, and the content. Essentially, it's what makes you stand out and memorable to your audience, helping you build trust and credibility.
Why is building a personal brand important today? Explain, please.
Absolutely. Building a personal brand is super important today for a few reasons. First, it helps you stand out in a crowded digital space, making it easier for people to remember you. Second, it builds trust and credibility, which can lead to more opportunities, whether that's in your career, business, or even collaborations. And finally, it gives you control over your narrative and how you want to be perceived, which can be empowering and rewarding.
How can I identify my personal strength for branding?
Great question. To identify your personal strengths for branding, you can start by reflecting on what you're passionate about and what you're naturally good at. You can also gather feedback from colleagues, friends, and mentors to see what they appreciate about you. Another great approach is to analyze your past experiences and successes to identify patterns. And of course, you can also consider your values and what you want to be known for in the long run.
What are the first steps to start building a personal brand online?
Kick off building your personal brand, you can begin by defining your niche and the unique value you bring. Next, create a professional online presence, starting with a well crafted LinkedIn profile or personal website. Then, consistently share content that reflects your expertise and interests, whether that's through blogs, videos, or social media posts, and engage with your audience regularly to build connections and trust.
How can social media help in creating a personal brand?
Social media is a huge asset for personal branding because it gives you a platform to showcase your expertise, share your story, and connect directly with your audience. It helps you reach a wider audience, build a community around your brand, and engage with people in real time. Plus, it allows you to demonstrate your personality, values, and unique perspective, which really helps in creating a memorable brand.
Which platform are the best for the personal branding?
It really depends on your goals and your audience, but some of the top platforms include LinkedIn, which is great for professional networking and industry specific content, Twitter, which is fantastic for sharing quick updates and engaging in conversations, Instagram, especially if you're in a visually driven field, and YouTube, if you want to create longer form video content. Ultimately, it's best to choose the platforms where your target audience is most active.
How can I make my online profile more professional?
To make your online profile more professional, you can start with a high quality, approachable profile picture and a compelling, well written bio that highlights your expertise and unique value. Make sure your experience and skills are up to date and clearly articulated. Also, showcase your achievements with specific examples and metrics when possible. And don't forget to engage with relevant content and network actively to keep your profile dynamic and engaging.
What kind of content should I post to strengthen my brand?
To strengthen your brand, you can share a mix of content that highlights your expertise, such as how to guides, industry insights, and thought leadership pieces. You can also share personal stories or experiences that connect with your audience on a deeper level. Curating and commenting on relevant industry news can also position you as a knowledgeable voice. And don't forget to engage with your audience through Q&A sessions, polls, and live videos to keep things interactive.
How often should I post on social media for visibility?
The ideal frequency can vary depending on the platform, but as a general guideline, posting consistently is key. For example, on LinkedIn, posting about 2 to 3 times a week is effective. On Twitter, you can post multiple times a day since the feed moves quickly. Instagram might be around 3 to 5 times a week, and YouTube could be once a week or biweekly for longer form content. Ultimately, consistency and quality are more important than frequency. So find a rhythm that works for you and your audience.
How can I engage my audience effectively?
Engaging your audience effectively often comes down to being genuine and interactive. You can ask questions, encourage discussions, and respond promptly to comments and messages. Sharing user generated content or featuring testimonials could also help build community. Hosting live sessions, webinars, or Q&As can create real-time interaction. And of course, sharing valuable, relevant content that resonates with your audience's interests and needs is key.
What are some common mistakes people make while building a personal brand?
Yeah, definitely. Some common mistakes include being inconsistent with your messaging or posting frequency, which can confuse your audience. Another mistake is not defining a clear niche or trying to appeal to everyone, which dilutes your brand. Also, neglecting engagement is a big one. Focusing only on broadcasting content and not interacting with your audience can hurt your connection. And finally, being inauthentic or inconsistent with your values can make it hard for people to trust you.
How can storytelling improve my personal brands?
Storytelling is such a powerful tool because it humanizes your brand and helps your audience connect with you on an emotional level. By sharing personal anecdotes, challenges you've overcome, or your journey, you make your brand more relatable and memorable. It also helps convey your values and vision in a way that resonates deeply. Plus, compelling stories can increase engagement, build trust, and encourage your audience to keep coming back for more.
How do I measure the success of personal branding efforts?
Measuring the success of your personal branding can involve a mix of quantitative and qualitative metrics. For example, you can track engagement metrics like likes, comments, shares, and the growth of your followers. You can also look at website traffic, the inquiries you receive, and even services or products. Additionally, you can gather feedback through surveys or testimonials to understand how your audience perceives you. Over time, these insights help you refine your strategy and see what's working best.
What role does networking play in building a brand online?
Networking plays a huge role in building your brand online because it helps you expand your reach and connect with like-minded individuals and industry leaders. Through networking, you can gain valuable collaborations, receive mentorship, and even access new opportunities that can elevate your brand. It also allows you to share your expertise, learn from others, and build meaningful relationships that strengthen your brand's credibility and visibility.
How can I keep my personal brand consistent across all platforms?
To maintain consistency, you can start by defining a clear brand voice and visual style that you apply across all your platforms. Make sure your profile information, like your bio, profile picture, and cover photos are consistent in terms of messaging and branding elements. Also, keep your content themes aligned so that no matter where your audience finds you, they get a cohesive experience. Regularly review your profiles and content to ensure everything aligns with your brand identity and stay true to your core values and message across the board.
Thank you very much for your valuable suggestion regarding how to build a strong personal brand online. I am very thankful.
You're very welcome. I'm really glad you found the suggestions helpful. If you have any more questions or need further guidance down the line, just let me know. Always happy to help.